What is up, guys? It is your boy NCS07 here. Welcome to the pickups video for November and December of 2024. I got a lot to go through, so let's just get right into this. I'm gonna have to look at my list over and over because I bought a lot of stuff. So yeah, let's go. Starting off, we have Mario and Luigi Brothership. So this is a game that I actually quite liked. I know this game's kind of gotten it's been a bit infamous because of the whole 5 out of 10 IGN thing, but this is actually a pretty solid game, even though I do think that there's a lot of padding at the end of the game. And like, I think the game is fine. I think it's good. I would definitely like to see another Mario Luigi game in this style. I'm glad that it even got a chance back on the Switch, so pretty solid time if I say so myself. Next we've got Call of Duty Black Ops 6, actually one of the first times I've bought a new Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2019. This game's actually quite fun. I've streamed this game a bit on Twitch, and it's quite a fun time. I like it. Maybe my favorite Call of Duty game as of right now, but I don't know. Want to play this more with the boys soon. And then we've got the Black Friday stuff. So I got a lot of Black Friday stuff, so let's just get through it. We'll start with the physical stuff. So I got some games. I think I got most of these from Best Buy. The first one we got is the Resident Evil 4 remake. I want to play this at some point. I haven't really played any of the Resident Evil games. The only other one I have that I've played is the original Resident Evil 4 on PS4, but I only played like an hour of it. So I want to play this remake at some point because I've heard people say it's really, really good. One of the best horror games out there. So yeah, I don't know how the remake holds up, but I'm assuming it's good. And then we've got the Epic Mickey remake. This is a very solid game. I've never played the original game, but I did play through this game, and it's actually quite good. I mean, I don't think it's worth $60, but for 40 bucks, absolutely. I mean, the backtracking in the game can be quite annoying, and there are some parts of the game where they can just kind of be a bit of a drag, but I think the game's pretty solid. I think the game looks really good on PlayStation 5, and I think it's a fine time. I'd say if you're into like Epic Mickey, I would give this a shot. It's quite a lot of fun. And then I've got Stellar Blade, which I do plan to play this in the future. I have not played it yet. I've heard a similar to that of Nier Automata, which is a game I do have, but I've not played. I'm sorry. But I am going to get to Stellar Blade soon enough. I've heard the game was pretty solid, so yeah. We'll give that a shot soon. And then the last thing I got physically for Black Friday is the Atari 50 collection. This is the expanded version that has like more content. This is a great collection. If you guys want like a good rundown of Atari, absolutely get this collection. It has like a whole history like section with like timelines with videos and interviews with developers. It's really insightful, and the game like library, like it's not just arcade games and Atari 2600 games. It has like 5200 games, 7800 games, Lynx games, like games from like one of their computer units. Even like Jaguar games are in this. Like absolutely worth it. In my personal opinion, the best way to experience Atari, especially because of like all of the timelines and stuff like that give you a very good rundown. Very, very much recommend getting this. Really enjoy that. That was all the physical stuff for Black Friday. But then I bought a bunch of Xbox games digitally on Black Friday. I bought all these for like 40 bucks, so that's nice. So I'm gonna throw a picture on screen in post editing. First game I've got is Asura's Wrath, which is a game I've wanted to play for a while. I've seen this game before in like some YouTube videos, and I like as background footage. I really want to play this because I've heard the game's like really cool and like cinematic, so that's on my hit list of games to play. DuckTales Remastered. I got DuckTales Remastered. I already had it on Wii U, but this is a really fun game. Really, really good game. I would definitely recommend giving it a try if you can. I got Fallout 3. I'm not the biggest Fallout person, but like it was like $3, so I was like, sure. I played like a couple hours of it, and it's quite fun. I mean, I just never really got into Fallout because like the only other Fallout game I ever played was 4. And I kind of only played it for like also 2 hours, but Fallout 3, they're both good games though. I just didn't really get super into Fallout 3. Then we got Lego Worlds, which I only played a little bit of. I assume it's okay. I gifted this to Jackson for Christmas. I kind of the Switch physical version. I should have given him something better, but oh well. Then I got Midway Arcade Origins, which is like a collection of like Midway games. It's fine. Most of the games are really not that interesting, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I only played some of them, so there's that. Nights into Dreams. This game wasn't on sale on Black Friday, but I did want to get it because this game is actually delisted at this point. So sadly, you cannot play this version of the game anymore unless you bought it like before it was delisted. I do want to play this at some point because I've heard this is a very solid game. So yeah, definitely want to play that soon. It's another game like Azura's Wrath that I want to play pretty soon. I also got Sid Meier's Civilization 6. I've never really played the Civilization games. Weirdly enough, like my dad actually played a lot of Civilization 4. So I don't know how 6 compares to the others. I know they're doing like another one this year, I believe. So there's that. I have not played it yet. I probably wouldn't be good at it, but I was like, it's cheap. Sure, why not? Then I got Skate 3, which I have actually, before I got this, I never actually played a skateboarding game at all. I never played any Tony Hawk's or like anything like that, or any of the other skate games. But I did play like quite a bit of Skate 3, and it's actually like kind of fun, although it's very, very difficult. Because like there are so many parts in that game where you have to be very, very precise. It's not an easy game, but it is a lot of fun. Like if you're just running, like, or not running around, but like just rolling around, just trying to do tricks and whatnot, it's a lot of fun. And then the last game I got was Unravel 2, which is pretty much a game that, like, from what I know, is like a more of a multiplayer game. But I wanted to get this because it was like cheap, and I was like, I've heard of it before, and I assume it's good, so I figured I'd just add that into the collection. And that is pretty much all the Xbox games that I got, and that's pretty much all I got digitally on Black Friday. So that's pretty much it for November's sake. And now it's time to get into December with Christmas and all that jazz. So let's go. So the first game I got is Mario Party Jamboree. I haven't really played much of this yet. I only really played the single player of it. I do want to play this at some point with Jackson, but when that time comes, I have no idea. No idea how good it is compared to the other ones. I assume it's pretty solid, but there's that. I'm sorry, I don't have much else to say. Oh my lord. And then I also got like some digital games. I downloaded Marvel Rivals on PS5 because that game came out and has been pretty popular recently. But I didn't really get into it. I played like a couple matches and I wasn't feeling it. It's just not really my thing. I'm sorry. I know it's a good game, but like, not for me. And then I got Class of '09 on PC. Which is a game I'm going to play through very soon. I want to see what this game is like, because I've heard it's like a very witty, like, visual novel game. And I've seen it all over on YouTube before, like my recommended, so I definitely want to give this game a shot. Another PC game that I downloaded, which was a real pain in the ass, was Touhou 6, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. I never played, like, Touhou games before. Like, I've heard of the games, but it's like I never really played any of them, so I played, like, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, or Touhou 6, as I like to call it. It's actually quite a fun game, even though it did require a lot of loopholes to actually get it to work on my Windows 10 computer. It was not fun doing all that. It took like an hour to get the game to work, but it is a fun game though. Very fun, like bullet hell shooter, very, very simple. And yeah, I would say like definitely like, I mean, it's hard to get Touhou 6 at this point, but it's like, I would say the game is pretty fun, so there's that. Definitely want to play more Touhou games in the future. And now we've got the Christmas stuff, so let's get moving. Alright, so first thing I got in my Christmas haul is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Finally got this game. I played like 3 hours of it and it's alright. I love the art style of the game. I'm glad they went with the Link's Awakening style again. I think the game's very cool with its echo system where you like make clones of various things to get around. I like that the world is open-ended, kind of like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Though I'm not really fond of the combat at all. I think the combat in the game is extremely boring, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't like having other enemies just spawning enemies to fight the actual enemies. I don't like that at all. It's very boring. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not playing the game right, but I do want to get back to this game at some point, but I want to get through some other games first. But this is a good game though, so there is that. And then we've got Lego Horizon Adventures. I actually did beat this game yesterday, actually. It's alright. I think the game's alright for what it is. Like, it just kind of, okay, to be fair, I liked it more than City Undercover on Wii U, which I know is going to piss a lot of people off, but at the same time, I'm also like, well, yes, I think the gameplay and combat is better in this game. this game is kind of just it's okay. There's a lot of repeated level design, and also, who the fuck acts for this game? Like, really, like, they only had like one Lego Horizon set like in the first place, and they were like, oh yeah, make this into a game. I do kind of wonder why they did that, but I mean, I could see this game in like a couple of years, like maybe when the PS5 has died down a bit, I could see it potentially being like a hidden gem. I mean, it's definitely not a perfect game. Like, I do kind of wonder why they made this game at all, but like, it's fine for what it is. But I would definitely not recommend spending $60 on it. Get it on sale or get it cheaper if you can. Next game I've got is Metaphor ReFantazio. I have not played this game yet, but I am going to play through it soon. I've heard that this is one of Atlus's best games in a long time, so that's pretty exciting. Especially since I'm going to have a lot more time. I'll be ready for this 200-hour game, but yeah, I've heard this game is really good, so yeah, I'm very excited to start getting into this pretty soon. And the last of the physical games I've gotten, I have quite a good one that ended on for physical games. The Patrick Star game. Yes, so I did get this. I also played through this game. Actually, I got the Platinum Trophy for this game. Not like 100% the game itself, but I do get like the Platinum Trophy. It's okay. I honestly don't think the game's worth $40. It's kind of like Goat Simulator with Patrick, where you can mess around and stuff like that. It's cool, kind of, but I feel like the game is kind of just, I feel like the game could have been a lot better. It's kind of just GTA with Patrick, and it's a fun time. There's good parts of it, but there's also a lot of bad parts of it. The fetch quest like the parts where you have to, the part where you're in that freaking like, what is it, a carnival? Like that, like amusement park, and you have to get like all of those like gloves. Oh my god, that pissed me off so goddamn much. That took me like at least an hour to figure out. That was a bitch to figure out. And some of the other fetch quests were annoying too, like the jellyfish and jellyfish fields. Ugh, did not like that stuff at all. But it's a fine game. I would say like get this game cheap if you can. I mean, yes, I know it's $40, so it's like 20 less than normal MSRP, but like, not really. Get this game for $20 if you can. I don't think this game's really like. I mean, to be fair, it's Outright Games. They made Ice Age Scratch and Adventure, so it's not like it's gonna be the highest. It's not like the bar is that high, but like still, it's a fine game though. It's a fine game, but like, do not buy this for $40. Buy it for $20. Like, please. Oh my lord. And then for the last game I've got, and this is a digital game that I've been playing an awful lot lately on Switch, it is Balatro. So Balatro is a game that I was kind of like, I didn't really know that much about this game before, but I played it, I bought it because I was like, because it was like on the Game Awards and stuff like that, and it's actually like a really good card game. Even though I'm not good at poker at all, I don't even know how to play it, I am at least decent enough to get at least to like round 15 in this game. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend getting Balatro, especially since I was able to get it like 10% off. Definitely worth your time. It's a good game. And yeah, so that is pretty much all of the games that I got within November and December. So that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you thought of the stuff I got. And yeah, but anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out and take care, everybody.